Hello beautiful Libra, and welcome to your October Tarot Videoscope with me, Sally Kent. So it's your season. Are you feeling good? I think you are. I think every Libra I know is feeling good because it's their birthday month and their season. So let's see what the tarot has in store for you this month. I hope you all have a magical time on your birthdays. Remember, this is just a general reading, so if you'd like something more specific, feel free to contact me. Let's see what October has in store for Libra, please. Libra. Oh, this is exciting. Okay. You guys are thinking very differently these days, I think, this month. There seems to be a lot of exciting things that are in your future and their plans. You know that you're going to so-and-so next week, this month, and I think a lot of you are kind of excited about your life in a new way, and it feels good, and I'm so happy for you. It seems like you guys are being very honest about what it is that you want in your life, and you're going for it, and go you. Go you. There definitely seems to be somebody significant that's around you guys that's very uplifting. It's almost like since this person has come into your life, everything has changed. It's like everything is just kind of going your way, and it's kind of, you hear that saying of like a downward spiral. Oh, like, if you one bad day rolls into another bad day, and if you don't pull yourself out of it before you know it, you've had a whole season of being down. For you guys, it's like the opposite. You guys are on an upward spiral. It's like one positive experience is building on another one. It's almost like you guys are up here in the heavens, and it's like, whoa, Libra, come down. But you're in your element. You're in your element. It's like your mind is happy and clear for the first time in like what feels like forever, and I'm so pleased for you. Like, I've got a couple of Libras in my life that I love to bits, and they're going through such an amazing phase in their life, and I'm just so happy for you guys. For those of you that aren't feeling this positive emergence, believe me, it's coming. Libras, you've got so much going on for you astrologically at the moment, and things are evolving and growing. So for those of you that aren't feeling that yet, just like start to visualize what it is that you want in your life. Start, help the universe do its thing. If you're not clear about what you want, then the universe can't deliver it to you. I think the Libras in my life that are going through a positive cycle at the moment, they've been really honest with themselves about what they don't want and what they do want, and now the universe is just like, bam, there you go, that's what you wanted, isn't it? And they're like, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. So like, you've got two aces here. Ace of Swords, new mindset, new way of thinking, new way of kind of perceiving yourself, life, everything. Ace of Wands, new visions, new excitement, new passions, new people. And then the Knight of Wands is just like, oh my God, this is happening. Oh my God, that's happened. And it's just that energy of like, everything's different and things, I'm really happy. And it's kind of like this feeling for you guys of like, I'm actually pretty good, thank you, when people ask you how you are. So I definitely would advise for you to just keep doing that. Keep thinking about what it is that you love. Keep thinking about what it is that you're passionate about. Keep following, those breadcrumbs that the universe gives you. Like, if something excites you, if you're interested in something, follow it. Do something about it. Think of life like a treasure hunt, and the more you can do that, the more magic and treasure you will find. The universe is always leaving us clues with people that come into our life and kind of repetitive signs, symbols. And if you kind of follow those clues, then you get another clue and another clue. And what happens is your life starts to improve because the universe is trying to help you all the time. So, help the universe do its thing by getting really clear about what it is that excites you and that you want in your future. So let's have a little look at Libra's love life, please. Libra's love life. Okay, there seems to be a lot of changes going on, and there's some deep feelings that are emerging for a lot of you Libras. I think some of you are kind of realising that it's kind of bittersweet. It's like a lot of you are really happy, but at the same time kind of a bit nervous about where things are going and kind of the the pace at which it's going at. It's because it's like there's this fear of being vulnerable, fear of being hurt, and also kind of, you know, I seeing these two cards together, it's making me think about stag do's. I know it might sound a bit random, but right. So you've got stag do's and hen do's when people get married, don't you? And it's like there's a celebration of like the next phase of life. You know, they go from being single to being married. So the party, the hen do, stag do, is about kind of celebrating this transition from being single to being married. And it's kind of, we celebrate that rite of passage. But I don't think that society, we do a very good job of acknowledging kind of what it is that we're losing as well. So it's kind of like there needs to be kind of acknowledgement that actually when we go from being single to couple, that actually we're losing part of ourselves that we associate with being single. Maybe it's part of you that's spontaneous, or, you know, more daring, or I don't know. But there's definitely this kind of like realization for a lot of you this month that even though you're happy about this new chapter that's starting, you have to kind of acknowledge the feelings of what it is that's passing as well. You know, it's kind of there needs to be an acknowledgement of kind of what you're losing as well. And even though you might be happy to lose that, because you're definitely walking away from an old part of yourself this month and embracing a new part of you that's in more alignment with kind of what it is that you want for the future. There's definitely kind of this kind of changeable feeling. It's like, for instance, like some of you might be considering moving home. For some of you, you might be living with your parents, for instance, and you love living with your parents, but now you've met a person and you're thinking about living with them. So even though you're excited about living with your new partner, you're still a bit sad about the part of you that's going to have to leave, living with your parents. So it's kind of bittersweet energy. It's like you're both excited but also sad, because there's this kind of closing of a chapter but the beginning of a new one. And it's kind of when we can permit to our sense of loss and acknowledge that we are sad about that but also happy as well, that's when we get real magic in our life. The more honest you can be with yourself about your feelings this month, Libra, the more flow and the more balanced you will feel. So let's have a little look. I'll use another deck here for your love life. Love life for Libra, please. Love life for Libra. This is so good. Yeah, there's definitely like a celebration this month. You know, I think a lot of you guys that are coupled up are just absolutely buzzing because you're in love, you're happy, and there's definitely like acknowledgement from people around you about what it is that you've kind of created in your life recently. So I would definitely recommend that you kind of embrace this new chapter and enjoy your partner, enjoy experiences together, make plans, look forward to kind of what it is that you're creating together, but also realise that there's a huge journey ahead. There's plenty of time to achieve everything that you want to achieve together, and just enjoy this unfolding really of kind of this new, all these new things that are happening. It's like some of you, I feel like, are definitely going to be thinking about moving home this month. There's definitely new projects, new plans, and you're looking ahead together. Let's have a little look to see for the Libras that are single at the moment. Libras that are single. Okay, so you've got the Ace of Swords again. So this says to me, for the single Libras, you are there's definitely a new perception. You're looking at your love life and yourself in a very different way, and that's a positive thing. It does seem that some of you are being asked to kind of really just take good care of your body this month. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is about treating yourself with really lavish care, you know, feeding yourself luxurious foods that you find really tasty but are also really nutritious, you know, wearing clothes that you feel good in. And it's about really being in touch with your sensuality as well this month, because the Queen of Pentacles is about our body, our home, but also kind of what we do for a living. So you can expect you to kind of have opportunities to kind of meet people either through your work environment or in the process of you taking good care of yourself. For those of you that kind of go to the gym or kind of run at the park or something like that, it's kind of, you're likely to meet somebody this month in the process of why you're looking at, during the process of you looking after yourself. So the better you can look after yourself, the more likely someone will come to you in your experience. But there's definitely like a new chapter in terms of how it is that you're treating yourself and how you're looking at things. So let's have a little look. That's the main thing that Libra needs to know about this month, please. Main message. What's the most important thing Libra needs to know? Okay, so I know a lot of you guys are kind of perfectionists. So even me telling you that we're all perfectly imperfect, you're still going to strive for perfection. I know what you Libras are like. But the Queen of Swords is asking you to kind of loosen your expectation of perfection in others. It's almost like you can have a high level of perfection towards yourself and no one can stop you kind of thinking that way, but you can't really expect the same level of perfection in others. If you do this month, you could come across as quite moody, quite aloof, quite distant and despondent. So the Queen of Swords is kind of like just asking you to kind of respond rather than react, and also to kind of allow your feelings to be part of your communication this month. Because if you're kind of expecting people to deliver perfection to you this month in terms of relationships, or they could be like platonic, romantic, or kind of family, friends, at work as well. This is about you kind of just allowing your feelings to be part of your communication, and people will find you more approachable then. It's literally like you've been through so much that you've built up these boundaries really, and you've got these like walls that people can't penetrate. But sometimes you can come across as quite distant because you're not kind of allowing your softness and your feelings to come out. But I do feel that those of you that are in a relationship, you're definitely kind of being pushed and urged to kind of show more of your feelings, which is only a good thing. You know, emotional intelligence is just as important as, you know, our mind intelligence. So I'm going to end the reading with a Universe Has Your Back card from the Gabrielle Bernstein deck. Message for Libra, please. Message for Libra. Message for Libra. Okay. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. So I feel like you guys are being asked to kind of really activate your third eye chakra this month. This is about you kind of realising that any moment, whether you're at work, at home, you know, with your partner, on your own, you can activate this presence within you by bringing yourself into the present moment. And you can kind of ask for things through prayer and through contemplation and stillness. When we become more still inside, that's when our outer life becomes more relaxed and more clear. So I really hope you enjoyed that October reading. I hope you all have a fabulous birthday and a fabulous October. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, please let me know what you thought. I'd love to hear your comments. And I will see you in the November videos. Thank you for watching. Bye.